Our first stop is Mossy Cave in the northern section of Bryce Canyon, located on Highway 12. The Mossy Cave itself is at the end of a short trail. Here too you can see hoodoos and windows without having to hike a steep trail. At first, this canyon known as Water Canyon might look like any ordinary canyon in Bryce Canyon, but it's not. From 1890 to 1892, Mormon pioneers labored with picks and shovels to carve an irrigation ditch from the east fork of the Sevier River into this canyon. Every year since its completion in 1892, except during the drought of 2002, this canal known as the Tropic Ditch has supplied the communities of Tropic and Cannonville, Utah with irrigation water. Hell's Backbone Road is a 38-mile gravel road that was built by the Civilian Conservation Corps in the 1930s and connects the towns of Boulder, Utah and Escalante, Utah. Halfway along the road is Hell's Backbone Bridge, which is 109 feet long and 14 feet wide. A 1,500-foot drop is on either side. Near the bridge are views of the Box Deaf Hollow Wilderness. From late spring to autumn, the road, which climbs to more than 9,000 feet elevation, is passable by ordinary passenger vehicles, but it is very narrow and winding. Hell's Backbone Road is a high country alternative to the paved Utah Scenic Byway 12, which also connects Boulder and Escalante, 27 road miles apart. Located just outside the northeast region of Glen Canyon National Recreation Area is the Burr Trail and the Burr Trail Switchbacks. The Burr Trail connects Bullfrog and Boulder, passing through Glen Canyon National Recreation Area, Capitol Reef National Park, and Grand Staircase Escalante National Monument. The history of the trail goes back to John Atlantic Burr, who was born in 1846 during his family's journey from New York City to San Francisco on the SS Brooklyn while sailing across the Atlantic Ocean. Once they arrived, Charles and Sarah Burr then set out to Salt Lake City with their new baby. As part of the early pioneers from the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints, the Burr family eventually moved south in 1876 and founded the town of Burrville, Utah. John Burr grew up to be a cattle rancher in the rugged backcountry of Utah. Living in such a desolate area, he needed to develop a route to move his cattle between winter and summer ranges, as well as to market. This cattle trail through the rough, nearly impassable country around the Water Pocket Fold, Burr Canyon, and Muley Twist Canyon came to be known as the Burr Trail. morning we continue on the Burr Trail. Burr Trail switchbacks rise steeply up through the canyon with a 12% grade. The trail drops nearly 800 feet in and about a mile while zig and zagging down the water pocket fold. There may be some washboard, but it's easily passable by passenger cars during dry weather. Rain can sometimes render portions of the road impassable, as well as some flooding, and may require a 4x4 vehicle, or even rarely may be impassable. Big Bridge is one of the highlights of Capitol Reef, a large, elegant natural arch in a scenic side canyon far above the Fremont River, surrounded by the great white domes of Navajo sandstone that characterize the national park. It is quite easily reached by just a 1.2-mile hike from Utah 24 and receives a steady stream of visitors, a few of whom continue up the linked Rim Overlook Navajo Knobs Trail, a steeper 2-mile path that climbs further up the cliffs, then heads westwards to a summit at 6,900 feet with panoramic views over the reef and the river valley.